right, we got next segment. In the pocket. Best quarterback week 1. And then, best quarterback of the week. Best quarterback you see in the coming up week. Go.
Me first?
Yes.
Alrighty. My quarterback had an interception, so, you gotta be truthful about that. But he finished 21 for 32, 289 yards, 65.6 completion percentage, and 9-yard average. 5 total touchdowns, 4 of them passing, 1 of them on the ground. Kyler Murray versus the Titans. Beat the Titans 38-13. And all he done was prove the fact that the defense that everybody knew was pedestrian is still pedestrian. Badly. And that's why for my this week quarterback, I'm picking Russell Wilson versus the Tennessee Titans. And it may get to where, until they prove me wrong, I will pick the quarterback that faces the Titans secondary. Because now you have a mobile quarterback, again, that's better than Kyler Murray. They can throw the deep ball better than Kyler Murray. They can scramble better than Kyler Murray.
I don't know. Let's not get carried away. We don't know yet. We don't
know yet.
K1 looks good. K1 looks good. Looks real good.
But until they prove me wrong, I'm picking against Titans secondary.
That's fair. My quarterback.
And I'm going to wait until you give your this week because I got another one. And if it's not it, I'll give my second one, but I don't want to take yours.
My quarterback was 20 for 26 this week. 321 yards, 3 touchdowns. You've heard these stats possibly 3 times during this podcast. Matt Stafford versus the Chicago Bears. And my next week quarterback is also Matt Stafford versus the Colts. But I had a few runner-ups for that one because I didn't want to just keep pulling Stafford because I'm annoying myself. Trust me, but he looks good. Who's your other choices, Austin?
It was a hard decision. Like one of them, the third one, like before we went live, I was going to tell you. I told you. I was thinking about changing it to somebody else.
Yeah.
And it was Stafford. Just because of the Colts. But my second one I have wrote down is Rodgers versus the Lions. Like that.
Bounce back game?
That Saints game's not Rodgers.
No.
And he's 16-5 against the Lions. He plays good. Even he has 5 losses in his career against the Lions, but in those losses he still plays good.
Mm-hmm.
But he's going to have a bounce back game. So that was my 2. Russell Wilson versus the Titans. Aaron Rodgers versus the Lions.
All right. Next week I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I got Stafford and Colts. Stafford versus the Colts. Prescott versus the Chargers. Winston versus Panthers, and Murray versus Vikings. The Murray one, that's only because I disrespected him this week. Hopefully he goes crazy next week, and then he'll be my guy next week. We'll see.